guys, welcome back to Pikastache's, the Royal Trap playthrough. So, sorry about last time, we got kind of cut off just suddenly. My dad just walked into my room and was saying that the dog ate our lunch. So, yeah, basically that's what happened. And, so, we're back. And, see. Therefore, we need to meet in the rooms rather than mine. Her rooms rather than mine. Are you fit to climb? Of course. I should go straight away, or wait until evening. Earlier is better. Then I will see you there. He nods and turns away. Once the doors close, I lose the battle with a silly smile on my face. Everything I've wanted might come to pass. A home of my own, a man who is my match. Look at what? I don't remember choosing him as what? Okay, whatever. But first, I have to get through the next few days, beginning with today's meeting. I don't even know what just happened. Okay. My first impression of Princess Cassidy's private quarters is that they resemble a rose under glass. Here, she sleeps. Blah 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 blah, still taste differ since I blah 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 trap your blah. Okay. Hello again, Madeline. I'm glad everything is going so well. What do you mean? Oh, never mind. Has Callum been talking to her about me? Come and see the others. There's something I want to show you. She guides me along. Callum nods at my entrance. Dolores deliberately ignores me. Look, Oscar sent me a poem! She holds up a sheet of parchment, decorated with lines of elegant script. Oscar's handwriting is an accomplished skill. The problem is the words that he writes. She dances on a dewdrop smile with a crystal clear delicacy and sings a song of our erstwhile forgotten dreams beyond the sea. Oh, Oscar, what does that even mean? Isn't it sweet? It seems you've made quite an impression on him. Did he bring this to you? No, the guards delivered it. That's something else you have in common at the moment. You're both held under lock and key. Oh, I'm used to that. With all of you here, I'm getting to talk to more people than I ever did before. I can't blame my parents for being careful, not when it seems there really are enemies. Yes, about that. What have you found so far? The guardsman who attacked us, one Devante, was a relatively recent recruit, hailing from the lands under the control of the Grandessa. No surprise there. Grandessa Marie, the wisdom sister and your aunt, right? Okay, correct. Oops. Okay. Yes, although I don't know her well, she almost never visits the palace. She and Mother don't get along. This Devante was not well liked among the guards or other soldiers, at least not that anyone will admit. His closest companions were a pair of servants who came from the territory of Duke Farad. A sullen stable boy named Vito and a maid, Raquel, who fancied Devante and now is too distraught to make much sense. That may be an act, but I do not currently have permission to question her more sternly. Raquel is a ninny. She believes every romantic nonsense she hears. She couldn't drown a mouse. Never knew Vito to notice something with less than 4 legs, but nobody would cry if you whipped him. Neither is suspected of being another assassin at this point. I don't know any of these people. What about the guards? Rotations have been drawn up based on previous access and opportunity to minimize the risk to Princess Cassidy. Oh, no obvious threats have been uncovered. Oh, I can't speak. Okay. So that just leaves all the subtle ones. And the most subtle and suspicious of all, Duke Farad. Duke Farad married Sophia, the Grandessa's daughter. Now that they have a child, she, Riel, is my heir until I have a daughter of my own, which gives Farad the strongest possible motive. Though Riel, he could become a regent. Oh gosh. And also, he hates everyone. So true. Conversation is disrupted as eyes turn to Dolores. What? It's no secret. Even their people don't make any friends here. Hard folk, all of them. I remember seeing his entourage at dinner. My first night. They stood out like flies in a milk glass. Their clothing, their manners, everything was too rough. He harbors thugs under our very roof. You should get along fine, then. What else do you know about Farad? Does he have support? Other noble relatives? No, I believe he was a clerk before his marriage. Mother said that Sophia had many suitors and Aunt Marie drove them all away. She wanted her daughter to remain unmarried to stay in line with inheritance. Because of Caspian, she thought there was a chance that I might not survive. That's an awful way to think about her own family. They're nobles. Isn't that how it works? All of you, so stuck on whose blood and whose land you're born to, like it means something. You're no better than the rest of us. Insult me as you like. These two deserve better. I can't help smiling when he says that. What? But we are being diverted from the root of the matter. Farad may have the most to gain, but is there any evidence? The connection with the servants is very thin. Nothing as yet. I wasn't making it up earlier, but I said him and his folk have been keeping maids out of their rooms. That's suspicious. You also said you knew what Farad and Sophia were plotting. I did? At the river? Oh, well, that part I made up. Thought you'd be interested, that's all. Of course, nothing that you say can be trusted. Too late to shut me up now. There's no need. We can help each other. Neither Callum nor Dolores are likely to offer the other a hand of friendship. As I look away from the confrontation, my eyeballs fall upon an oddly shaped inhabitant of the room. A creature of faded blue cloth sprawled atop a dusty shelf. Is that a goblin? I think it means goblin. Okay, whatever. What? Oh no, that's my bear. Does it look much like a bear to me? Oh, that was from the cutscene. It's kind of cute. Okay. Yeah. I've had him since I was a little girl. He was my very favorite toy. You'll always protect me, won't you, Callie? Callie? Oh, Callie Bear. Oh, that's so cute. That's his name, Callie Bear. Isn't he wonderful? Oops, what did I just click? Okay. Exclamation point. Is something wrong? I've just remembered something. We must speak. Without other ears. He looks at me, then jerks his head at Dolores. So, it is my job to mind her and prevent eavesdropping while the royals withdraw to discuss amongst themselves. Dolores accepts this state of affairs with her customary good grace. None at all. You know, you're making this harder for yourself. You don't want to trail around waiting on Callum, and he doesn't want you there either. If you tried a little harder to be agreeable, you could come to some sort of arrangement to stay out of each other's way. If he could trust you, he'd likely give you freedom from the palace, so long as you didn't bother him. As it is, you're dragging each other down. I don't want the freedom to move around this tomb. I want to be free. If your prince is prone to vomit at the sight of me, he'll want me to get me gone, no? My prince? Isn't he? Perhaps not. Maybe I could make my life easier by playing their game, but for me, I cut that line already. I know what I want, and I'll do what it takes to get it, because nobody else will. Nobody else? You really have no one you can rely on, do you? No family, no true master, no friends, no lover, no one? So what? It's a weakness. It's a weakness. It does make me laugh, but it doesn't. Oh, it is sad. It's sad. It seems like a terribly sad way to live, that's all. I don't need your serum. Everyone needs someone to care about them. Well, I haven't got it. You want to spend your whole life alone? Yes! No. But I'm doing it anyway because there isn't anyone for me. Nobody's like me. Nobody thinks like I think, so there's no one who'd understand. How do you know until you try? Before I can say anything, I hear a muffled shout from the nearby room. What's going on? Moments later, Cassidy charges back into the room. I don't need to... What's the difference? What difference does it make now? They already suspect. She flings a crumpled piece of paper to the ground and raises her trembling chin to meet my eyes. You may as well know. I am Prince Cassidy. What? what just happened. But that's not possible. Of all of us in the room, I must have been the most surprised. You can't be Caspian. You're a woman. No, not completely. Someone bangs on the door. Your Highness, is everything alright? They must have heard the raised voices. Luckily, they haven't opened the door yet. I'm fine. She muffles her thoughts against her brother's shoulder. We don't need any help in here. Thank you. Reassurance is delivered. He lowers his voice. They did something to him. They changed him into her. Oh man, she is a transvestite. I am so sorry. Okay. How can you be sure? This must be a mistake. When we were little, when we were together, Cass called me Callie. And he made a promise to protect him. He made me a promise to protect him from the monsters. A promise I couldn't keep. Just because she gave her bear a nickname doesn't mean that... No, it's true. I've seen it. Seen what? I know you said it before, but even a noble, that's hard to swallow. So now you're a man? I'm not a man, and I'm not a woman. I'm nothing. Okay, I really don't understand what just happened, and there was a piece of paper involved. Kind of confused. I hope it isn't what I think it is. If you guys know, answer me in the comments. I can't be either Cassidy or Caspian. I don't know what to do. Must I become a prince to fight and drink and boast to win a bride? I can't. No, you should not have to. If I had defended you, kept them from taking you away. But you tried, and I didn't even remember. Ah, dust. Look, don't take this as sympathy, but it sounds like your king did this, not you. Not much a kid can do from getting cut or kicked when something bigger's got it in for them. Okay, Dolores' lines are always the hardest to deliver, just saying. I don't care what that of the sound of that. What sort of life has Dolores did Dolores have before she called to the palace? Still, Dolores is right. Whatever happened, both of you were children at the time. This isn't your fault. What you do now that you know, that's what you can change. Callum tried to tell me earlier, and I thought it was nonsense. He was right all along. If I'd only listened. No, you shouldn't have listened to me, not then. Why not? Because I was wrong. It was Madeline who showed me. I was trying to force you into a life I thought you should have had. If I'd done that, I wouldn't have been any different from the people who did this to you in the first place. You were Caspian once, but you've been Caspi for a long time. I don't have the right to take that away. Cass. Sister or brother, it doesn't matter to me. I will always defend you. Oh, that's so nice. You're a great brother. Okay. Callie! Ooh, okay, someone pronounce this word for me. Just like leave a video comment or something. Oh, wait. Okay. Wonderful. Your peas in a pot, and the king's... Okay. You shouldn't say that about my... Well... They're still my parents, our parents. Even if I can't understand how or why they would do what they did. They needed an heir. If Callum was right, and something happened to the first Cassidy when she was a baby... So what mattered most to our royal parents was not their children, but their grip on power. Okay, so I'll just end this video here, and I'll actually have an outro this time. So, thumbs up, favorite, or whatever, and subscribe, and thank you for watching!